It's a great feature found on all organs and keyboards. It's been around for years and it's called the transpose feature. Hey everybody, my name's Tom and welcome to my YouTube channel Keyboard Skills Pro. Have you ever wondered what's going on inside your organ or keyboard or digital piano when you press the transpose button? What's the musical theory and technology behind it? Want to learn more? Come over the keys and let me show you what happens when you press transpose. Let's take a really simple song out of a lot of Book 1 keyboard books, Lightly Row. It goes a bit like this. Okay, now that's written in C major. So what that means is the chords and the melody notes are all coming from the key of C. The key of C is the scale. So those are the 7 notes. We're finishing with an extra C on the end, but there's really just 7 notes there. So from those notes we can play the melody. And we can play the chords on the left hand, the C chord and the G chord, which are all built from that tone row. So that's how the song is made, and there's some other videos here on the channel that explain how that works. Now, in this video, what we're not going to do is show you how to manually transpose. That's going to come in another video soon. But in this video, I'm going to show you what happens when you push the transpose button. Now, first of all, what does transpose mean in musical terms? Well, transpose means to move something completely from one location to the next. And it all works with semitones or half steps. So if you press your transpose button up 1 press, so there's middle C, I'm going to push it up 1 note, I'm going to play middle C again, but you'll hear the next key up on the keyboard, which is not D, it's C sharp or D flat. So inside the keyboard, the technology has basically retuned the keyboard, and all the keys that I play now all sound like their neighbour, one above to the right. Let's reset the transpose by pushing them both together on this keyboard, and let's press the minus button. Now what that will do, that will go down half a step, a semitone. Now C is next followed by B. So watch, I play C, look, push the transpose button down, minus, and now that sounds like B. So what this basically allows you to do is to play your song in the key that you know it in this case the key of C, but you can transpose it into a slightly more advanced key in some cases by going into D flat major or C sharp major, let's call it D flat for now, or B major if you go the other way. Now, why do you need to transpose? Well, we'll explain about that in just a few moments. Let's hear a little bit of that song, a semitone above and a semitone down. 1 transpose up, 1 transpose down. Here's the original. Okay, transpose up, it now sounds with lots of black notes. And you can hear when you transpose up, the music goes higher in pitch. Reset, -1, now it's going to sound like it's built on the B key. The key of B has lots of black notes. But you can hear it's dropped lower in pitch. So that's what the transpose does. When you play C, D, E, F, G, what it does is it moves all of those half a step up. Now, what I've done for you with this tutorial is I've built a lovely bonus PDF that you can get when you sign up for silver level or above on my Patreon page. So head over to patron.com, search for Keyboard Skills Pro, and when you sign up to silver level or above, you get access to loads of PDFs and also bonus material as well. So hopefully you'll head over there and check that out. So why do you need to transpose? Well, it's all to do with different musical instruments. First of all, the most common instrument in the world that we tend to hear is the human voice. Because there are singers galore, opera singers, jazz singers, pop singers, Broadway singers, amateurs, karaoke fanatics, some people who maybe should play an instrument rather than sing, but anyway, let's take a look at why would we need to transpose. Well, if your song's in C, and let's say you're the singer you've hired can't sing those notes, but the guy says, actually, if you could just drop them down a little bit, I think I could pitch them with my voice. You transpose your song down, and he goes, da da da, lightly row. Yes, I can hit that, thank you very much. So now your music is no longer in the key of C. So what happens is when you press the transpose button, you're changing the sound of the keys and in turn the key of the music. So what does that mean? Well, when you're playing in the key of C, it means you're using the C major scale notes, the tones of C major for your melody and for your chords. But when you start on the B key, look, what that means is that everything is going to move down. So then it's going to sound a little bit like this. Now, the thing is, this requires musical theory knowledge. So what I'm going to play here today is a little demo of what it actually sounds like. Now, most people look at that and go, whoa, whoa, hang on a minute, a lot of black notes going on there, Tom. Let's go back to good old C. Well, don't worry about it, because that's what the transpose is doing for you. So watch what happens. Look, I'll start playing in B. But if I press transpose -1 press and then play my C white note keys, it will sound just like I'm playing with the black notes. Watch this. There you go. Let's do it with the style. Isn't that fantastic? Doesn't that sound great? So if you're playing with a singer, you can transpose your keys and the sound that comes out of your organ, keyboard or digital piano speakers, but you can still play the keys and the chords that you know and are familiar with. It's a fantastic musician's cheat feature. It has great advantages and a lot of flaws, let me tell you that. But it's great if you're playing at home as a hobby, because let's say a friend comes around with a clarinet. A clarinet's in B flat, they're tuned to the key of B flat. So that means when they play C, D, E, F, G, what comes out of the horn at the end of the bell is B flat, C, D, E flat, F. It's a tone, a whole tone lower. So what I've done for you in the PDF, which again you can download by signing up and supporting Keyboard Skills Pro at patron.com, I've written out some examples of what the music actually looks like. Okay, so that's what transpose does. The keyboard has technology this has been around for, I don't know, probably 25, 30 years in organs and keyboards, but it's a fantastic cheat feature that allows you to retune your keyboard en masse and take your music to wonderful places. By the way, everybody, on Keyboard Skills Pro, we have every week on a Tuesday, we have a fun little 2-minute video, a little hints and tips thing, which curiously enough is called Tuesday 2-minute tips, or 2-minute tip Tuesday, depending on which way you want to look at it. And we did a 2-minute tip a few months ago, which you have a search on the channel, about using transpose in different ways with songs, and that can make simple songs sound a lot more effective. So that's what the transpose does, everybody. It's a wonderful design. It retunes your keyboard half a step at a time. You can go as many times as you want, and it's great when you come to the end of a piece, you want to do that final verse, give it a lift, transpose up. You know, those big Broadway numbers, they go around again and give it a lift. So that's how it works. That's what happens when you press transpose. Your keyboard is virtually shifting the keys around, which means that you don't have to worry about the years of musical theory that go behind it. But in another video, I'm going to show you how to actually do it manually by yourself. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. Please do hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button next to subscribe, and that will tell you every time we upload a new video here at Keyboard Skills Pro. If you love these videos and love the content and would like to help me by supporting me on patron.com to produce more and even better videos, please do consider becoming a patron of mine on my Patreon page, patreon.com/Keyboard Skills Pro. And you can also get loads of bonus content, PDFs, and loads of other goodies when you sign up. Take care of yourselves, folks. Have fun with messing around with the transpose button now that you know what it actually does when you press it. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.